Well, they're fantastic musicians, and I mean, to me, they've drawn the short straw on life. I mean, to be as talented as Simon Townsend, he's a fabulous singer-songwriter, every bit as good as Pete, but he's under Pete's shadow all the time, and it's great to have him out with us on the road, and hopefully give him a platform for his own music and turn people onto him, because he's a great talent. And Zach Starr, again, a fantastic drummer, who was taught to drum by Keith Moon, so that's kind of karmic. And there he is, and no matter how good he is, or how much better than he is than his dad, Ringo will always be the more famous, and it's a hard number to live with. But they're going to have fun on this tour. The radio, and that's it. We've got a catalogue of 100 songs. It's going to be great to be out here playing some of the songs that people haven't heard for 20 years. We're doing a lot of Quadrophenia, for instance, which the Who didn't play after '73. So that's going to be exciting. All the best. Thank you. All right, Tom. Yeah, see you, Tom. Good luck. Could you get... That was embarrassing. There was the wrong name on there. Never mind. Tim.
Thank you. Okay, I have a number here.
Oh, he's back. Oh, you're on the plane. Otherwise, he's really gone. Nothing? I can hear you, Patty Ann, yeah. She can hear us. Great, we're off.
Jolly good.
It's good old New York.
Copy that.
Not a Who person, yeah. Because his music is my favourite music of all rock and roll, and it's done a lot for my life, and I just wanted to celebrate that. Well, when I decided to do this, I just didn't want to just recreate the Who, because that really is a chemistry thing with Pete Townsend, John Entwistle and myself, and without those three playing together, it's not The Who. So once I decided that I didn't want to recreate The Who, I had to think, how can I make this different? And I've always felt that our music lends itself to orchestration very well without weakening it. It's still four-to-the-floor rock and roll, but the orchestra really does play so many counter melodies which enhance the top line of the vocal, and so it makes it more dramatic. Yeah. Well, personally, I loved it. I mean, they're great people. They're bands that I admire very much. I've played with the Spin Doctors since, back in London last week, and that was a very interesting gig. You know, it was kind of off the cuff. They were very, very helpful. Linda Perry especially was especially nice, and they're really very talented people. Yeah. Yeah, the orchestra plays about 40% of the songs, but I've changed the whole format of the show. We're playing a lot more of quadrophenia than we've ever played for a long time. I mean, The Who only ever really played quadrophenia for one tour. That was back in 1974, 73, 74, and I've reinstated a lot of that into the act. There's also a lot of other songs that the band plays, which is more in keeping with how The Who were. And of course, when John joins the band, the old chemistry starts to fire up. We always miss Pete, but he's invited along, and you never know, he might turn up one day. I'll put my hand up his back. He works great when I've got my hand up his back.
No, it's the truth.
It's exactly, it's totally, this is it, it's dead right. And we're proud of it.
And because we're the first aging rock band.
Well, there haven't been any new Who songs or new Pete Townsend songs that we've performed. I mean, I'm performing a few of his works from his solo albums. The last song he wrote for me was After the Fire, which back in 1985. But these songs are timeless. They really are, and they're very, very unique. There are no other rock bands that sound like The Who. The Who are kind of a thing unto themselves. So in that way, it doesn't matter how old they are, if there's anything new. This is incredible music. I mean, people were still playing Mozart, and still great.
Mozartism.
Well, I mean, it's kind of come full circle, because I've got Zach Starkey on drums, and Zach was taught to drum by Keith Moon. So it's kind of karmic for Zach, and sometimes I look at him when he's drumming and it looks like Keith. I just hope he doesn't smash the hotel rooms up, because I can't afford it, you know. And I've got Pete Townsend's brother Simon Townsend on acoustic guitar and backing vocals, and of course his mannerisms and his voice. He's a great guitarist and a great singer. And it's almost, not quite the same, but it's almost the same as having Pete there. So there's a lot of things going on in this band that are very, very interesting.
Thank you. Oh.
Well, another one done.
Okay, Greg, moving on.
Ready? Watching the chipmunks.
So I was watching the chipmunk. I thought it was kind of interesting. Where'd it go? Where's it gone now?
They're going out of the rock. So you're going to go to Tehran?
They haven't mentioned the box set at all. Not, no, I mean, we can't.
Got it.
Well, are they asking about the tour, though?
Yeah.
Foreman?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, is MCA going to be upset that we're not talking about the box set?
No, because you're